A 15-year-old Singaporean girl, radicalized online, in love with a terrorist, and ready to die a martyr. But how did it come to this? And what are the implications for every Singaporean family watching this right now? Welcome to 2230, and this is one news story you can't afford to miss. In a stunning development, Singapore's Internal Security Department, or ISD, has issued a restriction order under the Internal Security Act, ISA, to a 15-year-old girl who intended to marry an ISIS fighter. She is the youngest female ever to be served such an order in Singapore's history, and only the second youngest overall. The girl was deeply radicalized by online ISIS propaganda, and it started as recently as June 2023. Think about that, just over a year ago she was like any other student. By July, she had already pledged allegiance to a former ISIS leader via a chatbot. Yes, a chatbot. That's how accessible extremist influence is today. The girl began to view herself as a full-fledged ISIS member, and her dream? To either marry a fighter and raise a pro-ISIS family, or travel to Syria to join the battle herself with the goal of dying a martyr. She was far from passive. From July 2023 to December 2024, she engaged in 8 online romantic relationships with foreign ISIS supporters, including a man who claimed to be an active fighter in Syria. She reposted violent propaganda, conducted 3 separate flight searches from Singapore to Syria, and made it clear she wanted to undergo weapons training once she arrived. As a result, in February 2025, ISD acted. She is now banned from traveling or accessing social media without official approval. But the story doesn't end there. Because just months earlier, in June 2024, authorities also arrested a 17-year-old Singaporean male, a self-declared East Asian supremacist. His intention? To attack 5 mosques in Singapore: Masjid Maraf, Masjid Jamek Queenstown, Masjid Darussalam, Masjid An-Nur, and Masjid Haja Fatima. He meticulously shortlisted these targets and planned to carry out the attacks after Friday prayers to achieve a high kill count, even hoping to outdo the Christchurch mosque shooter Brenton Tarrant. He also planned to live-stream the attacks for global infamy. He was only stopped because he couldn't obtain a gun. Singapore may be one of the safest countries in the world, but these 2 cases, one radicalized by ISIS, the other driven by violent far-right ideology, prove that digital platforms can become breeding grounds for extremism. And it's happening among our youth. So what should parents, educators, and society do to stop this trend? How can we fight radicalization when it no longer requires a meeting in person, but only a smartphone? Let us know what you think in the comments. Should Singapore implement stricter digital monitoring for youth? Or is education the better frontline defense? If you found value in this report, give us a like, share this video with someone who needs to hear it, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth stories on 2230.